Hello YouTube, and welcome back to another wonderful episode of Timberborn, where we're sitting pretty in the middle of a drought. I think it's looking good. Power's looking good. Power production savings are looking good. Industry's getting better. We've got metal being produced. We're finally breaking into the bad water, so that's even better. That means we're going to be able to get explosives moving, which means we can expand our food production, our forestry production, get a lot of things moving in a very, very good way. Now, we're kind of limited on our water storage because, well, it's the plains and there's not much in the way of a place to store all this water. So I'm thinking about probably building in some levees here and then filling this in, putting some double floodgates here and blocking some of this off so we can have some more water stored back in here, and we can just build over and in. And we can take full advantage of this little pocket of water, which would be fantastic. And then with this all being full, we'll have even more water stored up back in here that can allow for further irrigation and for pumpage as needed back in here. That's good. That requires some time, effort, and some levees, which shouldn't be that hard. We should be able to accomplish that relatively easy. The problem that I'm running into right now is, well, I'm out of beavers. I have 11 positions going unfilled. Obviously, that's all in the hauling post. And I've got one lumber mill that's not being occupied right now as well. So we're going to have to fix that. That means expanding beavers, which means expanding water storage yet even more, because we only have 2,500 units of water of max capacity. And if we expand this beaver population out to 100, that's going to be enough for about 10 days worth of water. About 12 days ish of water if we expand as far and as fast as I would like to at this point, which is not good. We need more water. We need more water storage. We need places to hold water for longer periods of time, which is where all this comes into play. So that's why we're going to start working on a portion of that today. On top of that, I want to expand our metal production. So we've got a lot of scrap metal right here. That'll be fantastic. This will last us a little bit, not as far as I would like it to. But that's a good starting point. That'll get us our bad water pumps. It'll also get us additional battery storage up in here so we could keep the industry moving while the wind isn't moving. Because that'll happen always because, well, wind is inconsistent because it's wind. It does what wind wants to do. I can't control it. But I digress. That all to say, next up, beyond the wood workshop, we're going to break into the explosives factory. So I'd like to get that unlocked today so we can do all of those things, like expand our food and water production back into here, as well as over here, because there's a lot of open land back here that we could take full advantage of. So that's what we're going to do today. More housing. More water, explosives, more land. And once we get all of that accomplished and more storage in place so that we can start stockpiling all of the wood and all the metal that we're going to need, we can start looking into doing our first aqueduct project, which I believe we're going to do over here. Like I had mentioned, I want to do aqueducts along this line. And then on top of those aqueducts, we can put power wheels and have that run along as required. That requires a lot of metal. It requires a lot of wood. So we need to make sure that we have the storage capacity while things are running in the background, while metal is not being used for building any of the buildings. We can stockpile that because each of those platforms don't require as much as they used to, but they still require a good chunk, right? That's 90 and that's 30 each. And of course we need the science in order to unlock that, and then a bunch of the other things that we're going to need in order to keep things rocking and rolling, to include our underground piles. And I want to get into large warehouses. That is on the docket. That requires time, food, beavers, a lot of things. But I've been yapping for way too long. Let's go ahead and click this play button. Let's get things rocking and rolling so that we can see how things are moving. We've got 7.3 days left in this drought. Cycle 13. We're looking good. And these guys are running up here. They are putting in our bad water pumps, so that's going to be awesome for us. We are running, like I had mentioned, a deficit on our beavers. So we have no haulers running around, and I was thinking about where I could pull some of the beavers from, and I think this is where it's going to have to come from. You guys don't need to be in there necessarily because, well, there's not much water there for you to pull from. These guys can do what they need to do with what's left in there. And we'll pull that down and let that dump in, and we'll do the same back. Great. So, that's Gucci. That's great. That's beautiful. We'll have enough water at this point to last this route without causing any heartache for anybody, which will be good for me. It'll be good for the beavers. It'll be good for you as a viewer. You don't have to worry about the beavers, and I don't have to worry about them, and everybody's gonna be happy. Okay, we're gonna make things great again for our beavers. Slowly. All right. So let's work on housing. I wanted to put that in here. I think this is probably the best spot. It's a bit easy. It's easier for them to get access to. Probably not going to build all three of those at the same time because that'd be ridiculous and also explode our population in ways that we're not quite ready for yet. But we can go ahead and do that. We can also probably tear into this line right here and get a path, and that should make their lives a little bit easier. Go ahead and do that. Why not? We'll unmark that for tree planting. So as soon as those 3 pop, which is really soon, they'll get torn out. We can put the path in. That'll be great. That pushed our bed 3 beds to 16. Oh my goodness. How did... Okay, whatever. That's fine. That's cool. That guy doesn't need to be there anymore. These 2 don't need to be here anymore since they're already empty. They're pulling those logs out of there. That'll be huge. And we still have a 9 beaver deficit as far as that, or as far as everything's concerned. So that's not good. It'll take a minute for all these beavers to grow up. Let's see how far along they are. We've got 3 that are about to grow up probably in the next day, 4 that are about to grow up the next day. So that'll be good. And there's a bunch of kits that were just born, so that will help with our job problem. That'll be great. It'll be huge. It'll be the greatest thing since sliced bread, which we are actually working on now. We've got wheat moving along. I don't have the grist mills actually unlocked, so let's go ahead and do that. And I'm not sure where... Oh, they got this done. So that's cool. We can't do anything with that right now. Oh, we can. Yeah, we can. No one can help you out, Lataxi, but you can work there. Yeah, that's totally fine. I'm gonna pause one of these guys because I think we're doing decently on planks right now. Go ahead and throw in another storage container here, and that'll be for our sparkly planks, and that'll be huge. Don't have storage for our sunflower seeds, which they aren't actually picking for some reason. Probably because they have too much going on. Yeah, no, well, yeah, the carrots are popping too fast, the potatoes are popping too fast, so I probably need to expand our forest, or our, not forest, farming situation back here. Yeah, I probably did way too much, because they're going to spend way too much time tearing these things down, because these will pop in way faster. So that's a problem that I've created for myself. So let's fix that. Come over here. Actually, do something like that. Actually, more something like this. Throw in another farmhouse. Flip that like that, and then you can focus on just wheat. And we'll drop this down to 1, and that can be just harvesting. And then we can also expand our wheat production because all of these trees are now gone, and we can do that. And we can unpause this because that's not going to be good. It's got 0.5 days. We really, 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 really need that to not die. Not die. Okay. Come on, faster. I really hope we don't lose all this wheat. Please, 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 please. Spicy. 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 Do it. Save the wheat. Save it. Oh, lost 2. Lost 1. Okay. We'll get Spicy some help so that Spicy can keep all this nice and green for us, hopefully soon. And then that'll be good. Great. Barely saved that. Okay. Science is moving in the positive direction. We have all the science that we need to unlock the explosives factory, so we can toss that in right here. That's going to require a lot of planks and gears. We're kind of at a standstill because gears are being the holdup for us. But that's okay. They'll slowly pick back up. I'm not too concerned about that. This is... Oh, these are in. That is waiting on that. How much bad water did they get? 11 units. Okay. That's not great, but it's something. So that's fine. We have 2 days left in this route. And then we'll get some more bad water. And we'll have just gears going into this. And then that'll be good. I could expand our gear workshops, but I don't have the beavers to actually fill those positions, so I don't think that's a feasible option for us. So we'll let that work in the background. They are still actively pumping, but we're not keeping up with the demand throughout the day. So yeah, sparkly planks. You've got 10 produced for us, so that's good. Let's go ahead and start working our way over top of this little crater in here, and then we can start taking advantage of all of this up here. Go ahead and get this marked for cutting. Go ahead and toss in 2 just because I want it taken care of as fast as possible. That's free lumber right there. Can't not take advantage of that, I should say. So that will be fantastic. We've already got the planks and the metal blocks in there. We're still doing pretty decently on metal blocks, but gears are the holdup. Gears are the holdup. Okay, why isn't that expanding nearly as far and or as fast as I thought it would? Well, it's keeping a fair portion of it actually irrigated, so I'm not too upset by this. I could throw in an additional fluid dump right here. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Go ahead and pause these two because they're not doing anything. They're just sitting up here wasting their time. You can get some bodies elsewhere. See, we don't need 4 additional beavers building right now, and those guys are already tearing into that. Sweet. You gotta love to see that. So this is 4 deep right there. If I go with the plan that I originally, or I was talking about before, that will be 5 deep in here, which won't be a bad thing. It'll just be 1 more block of water underneath that we can't really get to. That should be okay. It's inaccessible, but if we really need to get down to it, we could just build one lower, and that will give us what we need there. Go ahead and put that in like so. I think they should be able to reach all this. They can, so that can happen in the background. There's still water stored in here. I could have let that out and actually kept things a bit better irrigated. That's on me. What is this? Oh, that's just a shadow. I thought there was something there. Okay, disregard all. Sweet. So this is going... That's backfilling. That's going into here. That's going to come up to the 0.75. That can go into here. We'll pull that down to 0.8. And everything will be green again. We still need bodies, but they are about to grow up. We've got about 4 that are about to grow up, so that'll be fantastic. That's what we want to see. Need another water pumper or another fluid dump. This should be going faster. Probably due to the fact that we don't have enough haulers to move the water back into here fast enough. He is dumping it. Spicy is. Wait, why is that? Okay, never mind. Disregard. There's a bunch of beavers that just grew up. Heck yeah. That's what we want to see. Now, all of the... Oh, my goodness, guys. Can we not flood, please? That would be appreciated. Thank you. Come again. Jeez Louise. All right, those guys are about done. What's left up here? Why haven't you told me that you have nothing left to do? Be all of them, right? Yeah. All right, you two are paused. There we go. And now we can get down into here. I should have been already building this down into here, but fine. Go ahead and put some stairs in, and then we could do triples right here. Really, triples. That's a bad tide. That'll be fun. All right, and then something like this. I think that should do it. And that is underwater, so that's not where we want that, but this is where we want. No, no, don't put that there. That will be underwater here as well. So dang it. I know what I'm doing. I promise. I promise. Don't worry about it. I will get it figured out eventually. All right. Go ahead and pull that up. Get that double in right there. Then this path along right there. They are working on this, so that should be done within the next 2 days. That means I can pull this up and hopefully not flood too much of this. That'll fill that in, and it'll be even more water for us. That'll be great. That's what we want to see. Well, sort of. Is this not marked for cutting? It is not. Go ahead and do that. Thank you. That'll be even more lumber for us, which we don't have that much way in the storage of lumber. Gonna have to expand that here soon. Last two that are absolutely required, and then it'll be good. Sweet. Love it. Probably go ahead and pull this up to 1.0. It's going to cause a little bit of back flooding in here, and that'll fill in this area, and it'll be good. Have them go ahead and tear out. How much time do these have left? Another 10 days-ish. And what is it? Is it? Oh, hey, why are we out of water? Oh, goodness gracious. That's an uh-oh. I completely borked that one away. My bad, guys. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Oh, my goodness. That's in. That's cool. That's Gucci. Now everything's basically going to overflow over here until I can get all this in. Might as well just go ahead and demolish it. There's no need not to. Guys, come over there. Tear that out. Get that taken care of. This is all going to flood for a few seconds. I really should have turned the water on. I know. My bad. That's all going in. That'll be a lot of water that we'll have access to. So we shouldn't run into a problem. Shouldn't being the key phrase there. Hopefully it's not that too long of a bad tide. Got 0.3 days left, and then once that goes bing, we'll hit the pause button. We'll go ahead and actually might as well just go ahead and do it now. So that'll go up. And then this will go up. This stinks because that's a lot of potential water right there that we're going to lose. But it's an 18-day bad tide, which means we have 18 days worth of poop to deal with, which is going to go all the way off the edge. That's good. This is filling in, though, so that's good. Get some more water over here for these guys. And same for this one. Sweet. We got a good bit of water stored up back in here. We've got a good bit of water stored in here as well. They did get that done. So we can go ahead and throw in our levees and have them clear these out too, I guess. There's no need for that to be there either. We'll leave if I were to put these in right now, will you guys still be able to reach that gate? So I can let them build those. I need you guys to get more water, please. Please and thank you. That would be appreciated. Please, can you do the thing with the water? You know, let's get some water pumpage going. That'd be great. It'd be huge. This is going in nicely. And we do have the sparkly planks. The gears are finally in position. We've got... Oh, they got the explosives manufacturer in. We do have 2 beavers not doing anything right now. And that means they can start pumping some of this bad water for us. That's going to go in there. And we can go ahead and put some storage in over here as well. For some bad water. Just so that we can have that on hand and easily accessible for the explosives manufacturer. We'll pause Chip there for now because he's not needed quite yet. And now we can come in here and unlock the bad water pump. Boosh. That is one shy of the bottom, but that's okay. That's a fair bit of water accessible right there. They built that really fast. I'm not complaining about that. That's great. That is really good. Now we can come over here and probably expand this a little bit more like that. And then do the same down here. And do the same passage. Boom. That'll be all connected. Education connection. There we go. There's 3 positions. That'll give us a lot of water. Like really fast. That'll be huge. Now we can get them some help so they don't have to be running all over the place. They built this really fast too. So we'll set this to obtain, and this one can be supply. And the haulers can, when they have some time, move back and forth between those 2. We do have 2 explosives in now. Oh. Oh. Well, that's not good. Thankfully, I put levees here instead of dam blocks. Let's go ahead and fix this now. I don't need that in there at all, causing problems ever again, please and thank you. Yeah, that's no bueno. That should be far enough away that that shouldn't cause any problems, and we'll go ahead and grab this. Go ahead and do that. That died due to contamination. Fine resin, that's wheat, flour, okay. Now, I said I was going to unlock the grist mill. I never did. Where do I want to put this, though? That's the question. I don't like how this is positioned. I think that'll be fine. And if I want, I can put one more 2 by whatever on this backside, 2 by 3 on this backside. That should be fine. Go ahead and select the recipe. That'll be wheat flour. We'll lose 1 beaver position to that. We've got 7 kits now, so that's good. Water is slowly moving in the positive direction, except for the fact that all of that just dried out. And you guys aren't needed here anymore. This, pull that up so it doesn't spill out. And put some of this through. That irrigates a little bit more, keeps that irrigated longer. Don't want to let all this out because that's what's keeping this side green. Now, do I have the capacity to build one of these? 60 gears, 30 blocks, bunch of planks. Just lost all of my planks. So. And we have hungry beavers. Why do we have hungry beavers? Why do we have thirsty and hungry beavers? We've got food, guys. We have food. Why aren't you doing the cooking with food? Do I need to increase the grill capacity because this guy's not... Oh, well, here. Maybe that'll help a little bit and get the haulers to actually bring the food to you. Sorry. Sorry. Get it fixed. That's got about 7 more days left before that pops. These are going in. Once this gets built, that'll be the last 3 of our beavers that currently don't have a position going in somewhere. Toss that in. That's going to be a few years. That's not bad. And I think that's just planks and... Yeah, treated planks and logs. We've got that. Okay, that shouldn't be a problem. And go ahead and grab that. That's where a lot of our planks are going. They're going into that. Okay, well then you can go and work there then. That is in. That should stop all of this causing to be or continuing to be a problem for us. With that in, I could probably open this up and let that expand a little bit more. This is all in, so that's good. I could... I don't think that's necessary. We could make a little river through here to just fill this in, and then this will all be irrigated and continue to fill over here, and we could blast this out and create another river to run through it and then into here. But that's not feasible because obviously we don't have we have a finite source of water. We don't have an infinite source of water. Okay. Sweet. Beaver expansion. I think we can unlock this one now. I really need these guys to finish this. Asker. Just waiting on planks. Tough. We have... How are we doing battery-wise? You're tearing through it. We're tearing through our batteries. No one's business. I didn't give myself a way. Actually, I do have a way down there. Never mind. So that's fine. We have a few explosives, but not many. We have plenty of bad water, though, so we can unpause that. Get that going. We can start blasting this out, and that will give us a little bit more potential energy that can turn into kinetic energy. That'll be great. That just went up really fast. That's great. Go ahead and connect that and do the same right here. It'll make their lives that much easier, and that'll be great. While we're doing that, just making things easier for everybody, we can just... I think that requires paper, which I have, but it's not running because I don't actually... Paper mill? Can I fit that in here? Paper mill. Fit that right here. Yes. We can put some food and water storage right in here. That's a perfect little cutout. Boom. Look. Now everybody can be a little bit happier. Put some bread in here and some water right there. That'll be huge. That's just waiting on planks. Things waiting on planks. Sweet. That's in. That's great. Those are already paused over here. That's not... These I don't believe are necessary anymore, so I can destroy these. That'll give us some wood back, which we don't necessarily need. This should keep up with our water demands for the future. Can you guys reach that? You can. All right, so that means I need to tell you to stop chopping this stuff down and get back here and focus on those two, please. Please and thank you. Got 3 days left on it. 3 days, 3 days, 3 days. All right, cool. I didn't realize. I probably said how long the bad tide is, but I didn't actually put any thought to how long the bad tide is. I've been thinking, oh, the bad tide should be almost done by now, right? No. No, it's not. It's nowhere near being done. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's great. That is great. This went in. That's good. Now that adds an additional 2. And this will be another 2. That'd be great. I added, so now we're up an additional 6 positions. That'll bring our total beaver population to 72. These 2 should keep up with the water production demand, hopefully. And I think once we have enough gears and planks, we can start unlocking the large tanks and put them up here out of the way. I think that's a good idea. I think 2 for now. We'll pause 1 just because we don't have the gears or the planks to run both of them. But that will give us a huge boost in our water saving requirements. So that'll be fantastic. That's what we need to do. Again, we're down 10 beavers. I swear I'm not putting in that. Oh crap, I forgot to tell them to not plant this again. Alright, you guys can tear this out. Right, yeah. Those 2, get them torn out. Can you reach them? Should be able to reach that. And I can let you keep working on these guys, I guess, for now, since there's something to do. These will pop here in a day-ish. We have 6 injured. That's where we're losing all of our beavers. They're all getting injured. That's what's happening. Okay, copy. Beavers are getting hurt. So I need to expand our medical bed facilities. So that's in well-being. Under medical beds. Yeah, we're getting... A lot of them are getting hurt. You hate to see that. Where can I put these? In here. And right here. That shouldn't be bad. And then we can give them something to do with their hands while... Or something pretty to look at while they're dealing with the ouch. So we can give them a shrub. Here. You guys enjoy this shrub. It'll be beautiful. It'll be huge. It'll make you happy. And if I pause this one, they can put that shrub in there. It'll be great. And if I do a little something like this, we can do our little happiness roof. You know? Little happiness roof right there. Make all those guys happy. Do the same thing over here, you know? Or we can actually put proper roofs, but I also want to expand our rooftop terraces just a little bit. That is one way to get happiness moving. So let's throw those in like so, and then like that. Get those in. Not where that's supposed to go. And then boom, boom. Beautiful. That'll bring the happiness up, or the well-being up just a smidge. That'll be good. They all need... throw in some contemplation spots for them. That shouldn't be that big of a problem. Shrubs are going in this here. How did they... Oh, I had some random paper floating around, didn't I? Yeah, I had random paper floating around. I am not complaining about that. I have 21 kits. Jeez. Alright, they're all spread out. relatively decently, so that shouldn't cause a problem. It's causing a problem right now because I have 10 positions going unfilled. It's all my haulers gone. Which isn't what I wanted to see. But I think it'll be okay for now. Did they get any of these built yet? No. Because we're waiting on planks. Planks are going into this. Yeah. It's the middle of the night. Of course, they're not working. I don't know why I expected anything to be moving in the middle of the night. That's on me. The water is not moving nearly as fast as I'd like it to be. It doesn't help that this is a pretty decent clip away from the actual colony, and I have no haulers to actually help out move the water, so that's why we're not keeping up with the demand. That all dead now, or dying. Got 5 days left. None of that should die. That's fine. That's all trees. They're robust. So that'll be okay. Need... Should expand. Oh, I got the paper mill up and running. That too. That happened too. Okay, cool. We have wheat flour. Now we need bakeries. Okay, bakeries require gears and planks. Okay. 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 We'll build 2 for no other reason than we can store some additional food stuff internally, and then can put this on somewhere like that and like that. And that'll be bread. One will be wheat, flour, and one will be bread. That's that button right there. And then, yeah, that'll be good. That'll be huge. That is waiting on 26 more planks. Why are they going so slow? Don't understand. Productivity's decent. Right? Is it because they're all getting turned into gears as soon as they're popping? No, that's not entirely true. Should expand our explosives storage. That'd be smart. Go ahead and do that real quick. So I can keep blasting this out on cooldown, basically. Or as long as I remember to do the thing, I guess I should say. Now we've got 4 beavers doing nothing. And we have 8 more kits that are about to pop up. 10 more kits that aren't about to pop up because we had 2 more kits. Fine. Thanks. That's just empty plank. Logs. Cool. Cool story, bro. What's that require? 80, 40, and 20. Fine. This should be fine. Last 3 planks, guys. That will make our storage go through the roof. That'll be great. Alright, they got all that out. I need you guys to finish pulling all these logs out, and I need to actually give you guys a way down into here. And we'll tear this out. Well, just destroyed the very staircase that I just told you guys to build. That's okay. It's fine. And we can unlock the double floodgate. Put that in like that. Fit it in like that. There we go. Sweet. Can you guys get this, please? I don't think... Yeah, that doesn't work. That's not how that works. Faster you guys get that, the better things will be. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. We'll give them that priority. And then have them clean all this up. That's a lot of lumber right there. Same with all of that. That's a lot of planks right there too, which I used to do all that thing. But that's okay. It's fine. You know, don't worry about it. Think get that in there. Now we have a bunch of beavers. Now we've got a bunch of beavers. That's what you want to see. Oh, you guys are out of power? No way. Has there seriously not been a single bit of energy being produced by anything? All right, game. You want to play with my heartstrings like that? Well, now it's all blowing. Yeah, that's 1600. Okay. Yeah. Gonna play with me like that? Rude. Couldn't even reach all that because all of that was under. Okay. I'm gonna pause you. Up. 11 places like materials. That's all of that because we're out of planks. That's in, so that's good. That is no longer able to reach down there. That's fine. And finish putting in this levee right there. That should be Gucci. They should be picking all these logs and planks up hopefully soon. Same with all of those. No storage space available. Probably the logs. Maybe? Yeah. Somehow I don't have storage space when I clearly have storage space. Okay. Well, let's throw in another pile and sneak that in back here. That will be additional log storage. Cool. Cool story. Abrasive. Go ahead and hit that button there as well. Get that taken care of. You guys can come do that. And I already put that in. What are they putting all the planks into? So I need to prioritize this over the planks over there or the bakery over there. Otherwise, this isn't going to get complete in time. And we're running out of water. Gas. I have no way to actually force the water into there. That's not good. I made a mistake. I made a huge mistake. All right, cool. We need to put all this back in. All this back in. This is the highest priority. Do this now, please. I can't believe I did that. I cannot believe I did that. Yep, that's on me. My bad, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We're fixing it. We're fixing it. We're fixing it. And that should have been enough time. All that bad water should have flushed out by... Okay, game. You gonna call me out like that, rude? That is flushed out, so that's good. We can dump that. Okay, get in here. Build these, please. Build them, build them, build them, build them, build them. Go. Go, 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 go. Okay, water's moving. Good, 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 good. Yep, that was a huge mistake. I should have not done that. Okay, guys, there's water. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. That's, yeah. Well, now we've got 3,700 units of water potentially to save up, so that'll be Gucci. I want these to get built so I can fill this in back here because that means we can pump the water that much faster. Planks are doing decent now. I think these are going to take a lot of those planks, though. So that's 10 each, and that's 2, 4, 6. That's 60 planks. Got the planks for that. Sweet. That shouldn't be a problem. All right. So, bad water. Done. Explosives. Done. Well, they didn't actually build this. Okay. Okay. Got food moving. I haven't built this yet because I don't have the gears, the planks for any of that. And they've been focusing on doing other things like building that and that. Water is moving again. It's in the positive as opposed to in the negative. So that's good. That means the beavers can be hydrated. We got to keep them nice and hydrated, guys. Don't do silly things where they get into bad positions. Please and thank you. Go ahead and turn that on. I don't think I need to prioritize these. Obtain. Just obtain. This should be Gucci. Probably need to put in some storage for the sunflower seeds. Did I not already do that? I thought I already did that. It's okay. It's all right. I think we'll expand the work hours a little bit because I need this done like yesterday. Please and thank you. Faster this goes in, the sooner you guys can go to sleep, okay? You understand? You got me? You copy? Do you get it? You get it. I think you got it. Good. You guys can get some more of those logs out. Need water. You guys keep pumping that water. We are probably going to be running up on our drought notification here in the next day. I would like this to be done so I can backfill all of this, and it'll be great. Then we'll be in a bit of a better position. You guys are sat on your bum because you can't actually pull any of that water out. The last one's going in. Just waiting on the last 10 logs and the last 10 planks. Please hurry up. Please hurry up. Last 2 logs. You had everything in. Come on. There we go. That's what we want to see. Pull that all the way up. Let's fill that in. There should be enough water back in here without causing any problems for anything. That will fill up. I think I need to pull these up too. Oh my goodness. Oops. Well, yeah, I knew that was happening because that side was taking 5 years to actually get to the point where it was clean water again. That's why that didn't happen. Now this will fill in nice and fast. That's what we want. Now that'll get moving again. That means all this water will get moving again. That will be great. That'll be huge. I love it. I love to see it. All right. I think we can unpause that. We've got 80 planks. Or we should have 80 planks here. Hopefully. Now, this should get filled up to that level now. Without any problems. That'll be a lot of water for these guys to pump out for even longer droughts. So that will be huge. Now, these guys are unnecessary. So that is good. But I'll let them keep pumping for now because we're hurting for the water stuff. So I'm not gonna stop them yet. I need to actually tell you guys what's supposed to go in here. All right. So, drought. That's fine. I'm going to actually pull this down to 1.8. 1.8. That will fill up eventually, and that will continue to move. I do want to, at some point, come in here, put levees and floodgates into this system as well, so we're not sitting with 0.66 units of water stored into this area, so it actually stays irrigated for a longer period of time. But this is looking good. That's a lot of water stored and saved in that little reservoir. That will provide a good chunk of water for us for a prolonged period of time, and that will make us happy. Happy beavers. Okay. Sweet. Focus. See, they haven't put that in there yet. They're building everything else that I told them to build, which is stuff like that. We need more gears. They haven't built this yet. They haven't built that yet. I could have sworn I unpaused this. Okay, give me one more builder. That's probably not going to help out too much, but maybe it'll help. I don't know. Unpause this for no other reason than we can. If one uninjured beaver, Blondie says what? Said what? Is injured. Flooded building. standard. So much water in there. I love to see that. That's good. Hopefully that stops flooding soon. That'll be even better. Beautiful. Now with these two going in, I can definitely pull a lot of these out. That'll give us more real estate to do good things with. Probably just go ahead and tear them out now. There's no need for them to be here. All three of you are gone. That was more than three, but yeah. Get that out of here. Get that out of there. All that water can get picked up and thrown into there. I think I could tear this out. No need for any of that to be there. I do want to run power over here from this, though. Don't really have the capability to do that, so I don't know how I'm going to accomplish that. All right. Are you guys still thirsty? I'm not giving you enough time in the evening to go do things. Okay, that's on me. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Did get these built, so that's good. Wheat flour is over 200. It just... You're probably moving it somewhere. That's fine. That should be about to pop in. 5 more planks, which should not take too long. Beautiful. Love it. I love it a lot. We're 1.2k units of water already. Yep, that's what we wanted to see. This is where we should have been at, as opposed to what we were dealing with before. So we're sitting pretty now, hopefully. That's a lot of water in here that we can pull in and save once this gets built. That's going to be another 1,200 units of water, so that'll put us at 30 or 4,200 units of water max capacity. With these 6 plus these 4 and these 2, we'll be sitting really good. It's only a 13-day drought. We've got 72 potential beavers. Call that 75, so 150 units of water per day. So we've got enough water for 10 days right now, and we've got all of this to pump out. So I think we'll be fine. And there goes that one. That large tank is good. Hit that button, hit that supply button, so they can actually maneuver that in around to all of our little supply depots for all the water. So that should make the workers that much happier. Just want these guys to be finished. That's all of this is waiting on planks. Everything is waiting on planks. Yep. You guys do not need to be here anymore. So I'm going to pre-delete all of this. Save me 5 beavers. And then I think we can start tossing in additional hauling posts, which would be a good idea. Don't know where to put them. Over here. Beautiful. 5 positions. That shouldn't cause any problems for us. 1.6k units of water. Food is now our limb fact. I'm going to plus that up. And I think I'm going to hit the none button. That should help get the potatoes in that are sitting here not getting taken care of. And I think plus that one up as well. And unpause this, because everything we're running into a beaver deficit again. Beautiful. Now, what did we set out to accomplish? Got bad water. We have beavers. We have explosives. Water. We just don't have any of the storage that I wanted to get in. That's just because we've been burning through our materials as fast as we get them, because everything else required all those materials. All right, that's fine. Bakeries are finally going in, so that's good. I did put bread there, and I put bread in a bunch of other places as well, so that should be Gucci. Beavers will be happier now than ever, obviously, because there's the button right there that just popped up. So that's 11. Should be, what, shelter. I need to get these guys wet. That would help them out a good bit. Grilled chestnuts we can do in the near future. We have explosives now, so we can actually go and start putting in all of our irrigation ponds. Same thing for cattails and Batterdog. That'd be pretty simple to do. Yeah, that would be relatively simple to do. Okay, cool. We'll think about that for the next episode. Contemplation spot. Those are easy to put in. I should have done that already. Lanterns. That requires planks, which we don't have a lot of. We can put in the farmer monument in a few places, though. We have plenty of logs floating around. Should not cause a problem for anybody, right? No one's going to be upset about that. It's only 1,000 science, too, so... we could do that. We could swing that without any issues. Question is, where can I put this to cause the most amount of good? Back here would probably be best. That'll cover those 5 positions back there. Yeah, I think that'll be good. And the logs are right there. There we go. We'll face it that way. Everybody can enjoy it. That is the most ridiculous spot possible to put that in, but that's okay. That'll just pull in, I think it was 200 logs. Yeah. There's 360 right there. 300. Boom. Done. More. That should be bread being et now. Yep, everybody's eating some bread. Need some more campfires, actually. That'd make them a little bit happier. I think all of these roofs are in too. So yeah, all the roof tiles are finally going in. So that's good. That's adding to the bonuses. And that's hitting both sides, right, of these housing districts. So that's going to affect everybody really nicely. That would be great. Planks are moving in the positive direction now. So we could probably throw in some lanterns. Cost 4 planks a piece. 2. That'd be cool right there. You know, here's your food. It's covered by a lantern post, you know. Everybody can see it. They can see it from a mile away, right? That's probably good. Lantern post or lantern right there. Do a lantern right here as well. That'll cover that little work area. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Here, you guys can have this right here. And let's check. They've already built one. Sweet. They already put one in. That's what we want to see. I don't know where it went in at, but I'm not complaining. Yeah, there it is. Sweet. Oh, they got 2 in already. Happiness is going through the roof. See how easy that is? That's great. And that's already in. Farmer Monument's already up, so that's gonna make our well-being jump through the roof. I think that's a +2 to well-being, right? All the way around. We actually look +2. I think it gives you the actual metric. Farmer Monument +3. Sweet. That will make them so much happier. Now, what I could do, since I am having some food production problems, is throw in some of those beehives, which I always neglect to actually put in. It's fine, you know? It's fine. But I'm happy. I'm happy with where we're at right now. Food's finally looking better. Water's looking much better. Like, a lot better. 2.6 thousand units of water. We still have a metric poop ton of water in here. That's not going to cause any problems for us in the near future, hopefully. 15 already? Jeez. Let's go. I love it. I love it a lot. All right, let's see here. So we can thinking do something back in here. Let's see. It's a 2 by or 3 by something for the Lido, right? The 3 by 4. So do a 3 by 4 and then expand it this way a little bit. That don't think that'll irrigate enough, but actually, yeah, let's go a little bit more like that. Did I pause the explosives manufacturer? No, I paused the... Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Oh, let's hit that button. That's going to eat through our explosives. I don't know if they actually put any of these in. Did they? They did. Sweet. So that'll bring us up to 2200 potential energy. And we still haven't exceeded our max production capability as far as power is concerned. It's just storing enough of it because it keeps dying out on us. That's always fun. And can I put that in there? Thank you. There we go. That'll take a little bit of time, but so what I'm thinking is put in some Lidos back into here, like there. And then on top of that, put in an aquatic farmhouse in here as well. So that'll get us Spatadoc and some cattails so that we can turn into cattail crackers, Spatadoc obviously into grilled Spatadoc. And then that will irrigate this entire area back here, which will provide us with a lot more potential wood production, as well as moving into maple syrup, maple trees, and chestnuts. So that will give us, obviously, maple syrup, chestnuts, which will increase our happiness. And also with the Lido in there, that'll bring us the wet fur bonus, toss in some additional showers. That'll give us the wet fur bonus. The Lido will also give us the Lido bonus, which will bring our well-being up that much faster, which will make them work faster and live longer and move faster, which will be great for when we start looking at building this mega project that we're going to eventually start over here, right? So that'll be huge. That'll be great. So I went and watched some of JC the Beard's content. He's been playing with the sluice gates and trying to get all of that to work better for him, and I like what he's done so far. So he put in a bunch of levees basically, and he blocked all these off and got it to the height that he wanted it to go, right? So all the source blocks, he got it to where he wanted to go, and then he tossed in his platforms. And then on top of those platforms, he put in his metal platforms, right? And then he built his entire system on the metal platforms and moved that wherever he wanted the water to be maneuvered. I'm thinking that would be great. Because if we do this, then we can have... If we push the bad water back off into here, and I mean the good water back off into here, we can keep this storage space here clean. We can keep this storage space in here clean as well. And we can just push the bad water up. When it's bad water, have the sluice gates closed, and then it'll just run this way. And then we can take advantage of the power however we see fit. And then... and then when it's good water, we'll have sluice gates. They'll just let the water cascade back into this system, and then I can feed the rest of the colony. I think that's how I'm gonna do that. At least that's the first idea that I've been thinking about over here. And then on the other side, like I had mentioned in the previous episode, I kind of want to just do the sluice gates. So this will be clean water sluice gates, which I think I have the capacity to unlock now, actually. So let's check that out. That's planks and gears. Yeah, I can unlock that. Yeah. Do the same over here. Well, that'll have to be all levees down into this. Don't really, if I do that whole system like this though, then all of this storage capacity gets lost, which kind of sucks. But it'll be okay. Think it'll be okay? That's what I'm gonna tell myself anyway. Yeah, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. Everything will be all right. It's all gonna be all right. How that song goes, right? Not entirely sure. Yeah, sluice gates here. That'll be good water. That'll spill off into here and feed into that. And then bad water sluice gates here, and that'll feed that way. This will always be closed. Or we can come in here, put in our platforms and our metal platforms and fill all this in basically, and just have our own aqueduct of bad water to move out that way. And then we can put a bunch of power wheels, water wheels on top of those. And same thing back in here. I think that'll be great. I like it. I like it a lot. Up to 16 now. Let's go. We could throw in some more shrubs, some more lanterns, some more scarecrows. That's something that shouldn't be too hard for us to do. More rooftop terraces and more campfires. That shouldn't be too much. Everybody's full on all the foodstuffs. They just need bread. I mean, not bread. Water. They need to be wet. That's the word I'm looking for. We need our beavers to be nice and wet. Yes. That's full. That's full. We've got 3.2 out of 4,400 units of water. I'm very happy. Very happy with where we're at. Finally getting into a good position as far as our beaver population is concerned. So that's finally in a good position so that we can plus that up. That will help with the hauling. We can eventually turn that back on. I do want to delete one of these two and turn it into one of these large storage or underground piles. I think I will do. Yeah. Yes. Probably do the same for the rest of this. Planks. That's even more planks. Well, that's what we're going to put right here. More planks. So that one's planks. This one's logs. That'll expand our storage capacity substantially, which will be huge because we're going to need to store up a metric poop ton of all that if we want to play with aqueducts a lot. And the same thing with metal blocks, because if I recall correctly, these impermeable floors require metal blocks, 1 each. I don't know if these allow water through them. I know you can build on top of them, obviously. But I think water actually goes through because they do have holes in them and they kind of make sense. Right? So I don't know how well that will work for us, but it's okay. This is almost done, so that's good. Can they reach every portion of that? They can. You probably do with some help from some haulers. That'll be huge. Go ahead and plus up effect. Have the extra beavers running around, and that'll be great. I think though, that's where we'll call it, guys. We've accomplished a good bit. Made it through a harrowing experience with a drought or a bad tide that nearly killed us because we almost ran out of water. We made it through a pretty decently long drought as well, and things are looking great. We've got a bunch of water storage back in here. We've got our large water pumps in here as well, so that's going good. We've expanded our food production substantially. We've broken into bread. We've gotten to the highest well-being for this playthrough yet. We finally got to clear up some of this mess after re-establishing it and putting it back in. This is going in, so that's going to be great for their happiness overall. Those two are sat in the bums because it's probably all dried out right now. But things are looking good. Guys, I had a fantastic time. I hope you had a fantastic day as well. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me in the Beavers. I had an absolute blast. We made some good progress, so that makes me happy. But I need to go. I need to get ready for some fantastic stuff on my side of the house. I hope you have a fantastic day wherever in the world. Make sure you guys enjoy your time. I'm going to get out of here. Make sure you remember to keep your beavers nice and happy. Make sure that you're nice and hydrated. Your beavers are nice and hydrated. I'm out. See ya. No, no, no. I have a shotgun on me. Why am I dying? No! Stop it! No! You guys are singing freaking Aladdin songs at me, and I'm dying here.